Hi, I'm here with Bob Rafei. Bob, how are you involved with the new Sonic games?
I am the founder, CEO, and creative director of Bigger Button, who is the developer for the Wii U Sonic Boom title.
Which we're very excited for.
Cool. Glad to hear that.
And so you're from Naughty Dog, right?
I am, yes. I was there for 13 years. I was the art director on Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, and Uncharted 1.
Would you say that those games helped influence this new Sonic Boom?
Well, you can take the kid out of the developer, but you can't take the developer out of the kid. So, I came into my own at Naughty Dog, and the kind of games that we made at Naughty Dog are the kind that I want to make going forward. And this was a perfect fit of taking a very well-known character and throwing him into a character adventure genre, which we were very gracious and happy to see that Sega wanted to do that as well. So it was a great fit for us.
And do you have any other Naughty Dog people on your team for this game?
I have, yes, there's other Naughty Dog individuals that I've worked with. We also spent a lot of concept time with Hugo Martin, who was one of the lead concept artists up to Uncharted, and he is now the art director at id.
That sounds fantastic. I mean, that just, yeah. So what would you like to tell us about this game? Like, what makes this game different from all the other Sonic games?
Well, I mean, where to start? This is a character adventure story, and we wanted to make sure that the characters had all great personalities. But first and foremost, it's a cooperative title, so that's something that is really different for the franchise. We wanted to have a shared co-op play experience where I'm a dad and I have kids who are 9 and 11, so I wanted to make a game that fit for the kind of games that they want to play, and that would be friends and family sitting in front of a couch having a shared experience. So that was really important to us, not to make it a single player experience, but to have that ability. You can certainly play single player. There's an AI assist, but if you wanted to pick up a controller and tag along, you could do that.
So how does the gameplay differ from each character, like between Sonic and Knuckles? We saw Knuckles can climb in this game. What are some of the other differences between each character?
Well, first of all, we wanted to make sure that from a character abilities perspective and also from a narrative perspective that they were very much coupled together. So each character has a very specific personality and attributes that goes into their navigation, special moves, and also combat. Tails, for example, is the gadget inventor. He is more the projectile combat character. He doesn't necessarily have hand-to-hand, so he has interesting features that we'll reveal later as you play the game more in a few months. Sonic is obviously speed. He's a very fast character. We want to make sure that was something that you understood. If that's the kind of gameplay that you like, that very fast, like rapid hit movement, you would certainly like him. Knuckles is the power character, and that's why we designed his beefier silhouette, because we wanted to make sure that new fans recognize, who the power source of, the character for the silhouette of the lineup of the team is. And certainly Amy is agile. She is more capable than we're used to seeing her. So she's very graceful and athletic, and packs a wallop with her hammer.
And when these certain characters team up, is there a difference in gameplay? Like when Sonic and Tails team up, does it feel like more of a buddy-buddy kind of thing as opposed to like a Knuckles Sonic team up?
Yes, they're definitely part of a matrix of different personalities. Sonic is different in attitude and treats Tails differently than he would Knuckles. There's a bit more competition between the two. So there is that fun aspect of a team setup. It was important for us to make sure that each character really stood out and was able to bring something interesting to the mix, and not just simply be subordinate to Sonic.
And we also heard that this game will serve as a prequel to the show. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, I think that's for later conversation. They are part of the same universe, so I think that's more for the TV people to answer.
All right, but on the universe aspect, so this is a new Sonic, but it's in a different universe from our original Sonic. It's like a parallel universe kind of thing.
You can think of it as that. We're really treating it as a branch to canon. Modern Sonic will continue on. We're not, replacing Modern Sonic, and we wouldn't want to. It's a great franchise. So what we're doing is trying something different and just exploring what other options we have for a character that's been around for so long. If you look at a lot of the franchises that have been around in comic books, for example, you will see a lot of different explorations and experiments. And I think Sega should be commended for their bravery to step out and try something different with their baby. So we didn't take that lightly whatsoever. We wanted to make sure that we serviced the franchise, we pushed the character in an interesting direction, and they are two parallel tracks right now.
So yeah, speaking of Sonic Team, so they've been, have they been working with you guys? Like, how heavily are they involved with the development?
I would say pretty heavily. We rely on them to give us the guardrails as to what works and what doesn't work for the franchise. They were very instrumental to, since they live and breathe this character, they understand this character's DNA more than anybody else on this planet. Maybe outside the planet, I don't know. But for now, while we're on Earth, they're the best resource to go to help us understand what are the things that makes Sonic Sonic, what makes Knuckles Knuckles, and so on. And they were really helpful to help us understand what things were just pushing beyond the bounds of what the character is all about. We wanted to build on the character's DNA, and we wouldn't have been able to do that without Sonic Team's input. We get feedback from them on character designs, on certain things that concepts. They pretty much let us drive the world as we want it. There's a lot of things with the character personalities and how they interact with the world that they give us very specific feedback on. And I think the same holds true for the TV series. We got a lot of our guardrails and information from what we were doing for both the TV show and the game from the Sonic team. So yeah, it's been a great collaboration.
Thank you so much for taking time to talk to us.
It's a pleasure.
We're super excited about the game.
Awesome. Thank you. Great to hear.
Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom.